Hello, hello, hello. It's been too long. Welcome back to Beygstation's New Year's Resolution Monthly Review 2026. We're in June! We're a week into July, and I'm doing this video very late. I got two reasons for it. Now, first, start of every video, I like to draw a little picture, little something to represent the month. So, next slide, please. There we go. I went surfing near the back end of the month and I did not put a lot of sunscreen on and I got very burnt and my skin blistered. I had to put a lot of aloe vera gel on my face and basically only now has my skin stopped peeling. I don't know if you can tell at all if my face is still red. I've got a bit of a tan with this camera, but I'm still a bit red. And that was reason number one. Other reason is a bit more personal. We had a death in the family, which is never great. I got the funeral for that coming up soon. But yeah, I've been kind of a bit unmotivated to do anything really, but I'm slowly starting to bounce back. So, beginning of this year, I set out some New Year's resolutions. Because it's a new year, I want to improve myself. It's a new me. So here are the things I wanted to achieve. Cook and bake more, do a sport, buy drip, develop a proper skincare routine, proper sleep schedule, learn to code, use the phone less, create a backlog and go through it, be more creative, and learn how to edit videos. Cooking and baking, I made some brownies. I've got to take a picture of them. My mother showed me this recipe. I tried it. I would say it's all right. It was brownies with like we had like hazelnuts and stuff. It was quite nice. However, I think I'm too used to like restaurant quality brownies with like goo in the middle. That these regular brownies were just like a little bit too dry. I think it needed like I think you need something in the middle of brownies to make them not as dry. So I think if I were to make brownies again, I would use a recipe that had like gooey chocolate or something in the middle. Probably tastes nice. And I could have it with like ice cream then and warm it up. It'd be really nice. One of my goals this month was to give something I make to a friend so they can try it. I think all my family ate all the brownies before I could give it to a friend. It probably would have been uh my good friend who's in a lot of these videos, Charlie Ben, who lives by my house. I go to the gym with. I don't know if he would have eaten like a brownie with hazelnuts or whatever. Oh well. Actually, I'm going away soon to the Lake District on Friday. I don't know if I could make anything in time. Oh, maybe. I'll have a think about that. I have an opportunity to do this month. If not, then I'll be 2 weeks away. I'll see what I can do. Moving on. Sport, I still love badminton. Badminton is it's just for me. I don't know how many more times I can say this. It's just great. I had to miss one of the weeks this month because the weather was just so hot and the room we play in is well, the court we play in has got no air conditioning or anything in it. It probably would have killed me. And then when I came back the week after, I was ass. This would have been I think no, 2 weeks ago or something. I don't know. I was really bad, and I was like, "Wow, I'm ass." And I had someone come up to me and say, "Oh, you're playing good today." Like on the first game, I was like, oh, "No, I'm not. I'm not playing good." I think maybe I've gotten better in general. Like I was probably better then than I was when I first started playing, but like it was just I was ass. Let's just say that. For what is expected of me, I was ass. If you're gonna lock in. I've not been going to the gym recently as well due to the burning of the skin and the family death. So we're starting to go to the gym again, getting fit, get more active. I kind of need to focus a lot more on like badminton drills, I think. Next up, clothes. I didn't buy anything this month. I have ideas of what to get, but I don't really like plan anything out. It's all just in my head, and then I forget it, and then I don't remember it, and then it's gone. So I need to, I don't know, go on like Pinterest or something, figure something out. Because the clothes I've bought, most of the things I've bought so far this year are kind of like I wouldn't know. Cause I buy a lot of tops and stuff. I wouldn't know what to pair it with. Like I bought like a cool jumper I got to wear the other day. It was quite warm, but you know the jumper was quite nice. It's like black, like the designs on it are all white. But like I just don't know what bottoms I could wear with that, what shoes I should wear with that. So I think I just need to I need to like just find a design I like, copy it, but like change something slightly. The lift and tweak method my old French teacher used to say. Economy is still bad. Money doesn't go as far as it used to. Kind of stopping me from buying like shoes. 'Cause, yeah, you know, I've got a pair of shoes. I can just wear them even though they're not very. They're starting to get worn. They're not cool or trendy. I just wear them all the time. But like, I don't know if I want to spend on a new pair of shoes. But maybe if I design an outfit, I'll be like, you know what? Don't care what the cost. That looks cool. I wanna wear that. And people, who knows? Skincare routine. I'm pretty sure in like the previous two videos I've done for this resolution, I mentioned like getting a moisturizer with sunscreen in it. I just haven't done that, and that's ominous foreshadowing, I guess. Something I should have done, but I didn't. I did use sunscreen. It just all came off in the waves, in the surfing waves. Aloe vera gel is what saved me. I just applied it on like whenever my skin was dry, and roughly about a week, I was all sorted. I was still peeling a bit, but I was all good. I'd have not used any moisturizer at all, mainly because of the aloe vera gel. But even before I got sunburnt, I just wasn't doing it. It's just when I do this, like I usually ask when I ask for stuff for skincare routine. It's like I just want something that stops me getting spots on my face, and everyone's like, "Oh, you can't. You can do things to prevent it, but you'll never. There's no like one way to fully prevent it." It's like, what am I doing the skincare routine for? So in terms of like the resolutions getting dropped, this is it's getting close. I'm probably still actually maybe I should care about my skin more after I've just got sunburnt. I don't know. The sleep schedule. I'm not. The World Cup has not been helping. I've not really stayed up late, except for like 1 or 2 games on the weekend to watch a game. But from the book I've been reading about sleep, it says you'll be getting 8 hours, but sometimes like the World Cup game is from 9 to 11, and then by the end of the game I'm still awake and I still gotta do stuff. So then I'm going to bed at like 12, and then I'm not getting 8 hours of sleep. But I think the other problem, the World Cup is not the problem here. Once the World Cup goes away, the problem will still persist. It's the phone. The phone needs to go. The only way I see, I just gotta like dumb down my phone. I've been trying to do that. I found like a way on Instagram you can basically just stop getting like the explore feed. You can just like pretty much minimalize it, and I've got it to that, but and I've stopped using it, but it's out. I'm using friggin' X or Twitter.com, whatever the hell. So I need to figure out how to. I'll probably just delete it. I'm not even really. So my only excuse for not deleting Instagram is, my friends use it, and they sometimes use to message me and send memes, which I'm fine with receiving memes. I just don't want to like go out of. I just don't want to scroll. I don't want to doom scroll on my phone, basically. So I think I do just need to get rid of X on my phone. And then the book on sleep, I'm pretty sure it does have some stuff about how to sleep better near the end. So maybe I just need to finish it, and I'll sleep better, and I'll go to bed on time, and we'll be happy. Um, this used to be coding, but I got rid of the word coding and put in running. But I forgot the running is on an animation, so that was a blank slide. This slide is a little outdated. I've now finished week 8 on the Couch to 5K app. So I'm now on week 9, which I'll be starting tomorrow. It's like a 5-minute warm-up walk, and then a 30-minute jog, and another 5-minute warm-up. 5-minute cool-down walk, not warming up at the end. I probably could have gotten to week 9 earlier. I've only just got into it in July, sorry. But I couldn't run while I was sunburned. I couldn't dare enter the gym looking as I did. I'm surprised I even went into work. But yeah, I'm kind of jogging at like a relatively slow. I'm doing like 8.5 kilometers an hour, which is, I think it's relatively slow. It's enough to. I'm doing a jog, a slow jog, but I think I'm just gonna stick with this all the way through, and then once I've done the 3 runs in week 9, I think building up speed is more important because cardio is my issue, and my legs still hurt a bit when I jog just because I don't think it's fully used to it yet. So once the pain starts going down, then we get the speed up, and then maybe a little bit of incline. Because my worry here is I've only been running recently on a treadmill, which is like a completely flat treadmill. So if, for example, I wanted to do another 10k like I did last year, the issue is the track is going to be up and down and up and down and up and down, and I've not been practicing on up and down, up and down, up and down tracks. I've been running flat on a treadmill. So I think I'd either need to start doing it outside, or I need to do like a jog on an incline just to get used to, just so my shins get used to running uphill. But we're going through it. I'm getting better. I'm probably, in terms of my running slash jogging ability, there's probably, or running slash jogging long distances, this is probably the best I've ever been. So that's, fantastic. But we want to get better. Sorry, we want to get better. Oh, less fun. I mean, I've already checked this with the sleep schedule, so if I need to just dumb my phone down, I need to stop scrolling, basically. And do the time where I'm scrolling on my phone and just do something else. I've not read much of my book recently. I can do that. I've got shows and movies to watch. I've always got albums to listen to. I've got games to play. I can just do other stuff, do other fun stuff. All right. Okay. Last month I said I was gonna keep this short. I'm keeping this very, 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 very short. This is gonna be like a three. There's only one more slide after this backlog thing, or for the backlog. Mainly because I don't think people much care about the albums I've listened to. But I've just kept it very succinct and short. I've said the only thing I've gone through this month is albums. That's true. I don't think I've watched anything new. I don't think I've seen any new movies that was on my backlog before. But like the albums I've listened to this month was just recommendations from mostly my dad. I'm still going through all the Beatles stuff in order. I think I'm past halfway now. And then just going on a website of like highly rated albums and going down them. So, because I want to keep this short, I've condensed the albums I've listened to this month into the best one I listened to this month, the most interesting one I listened to this month, and a controversial take. Because I think that'll be interesting. The best album I listened to this month was The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and The Spiders from Mars by David Bowie. It's just really good. I think I gave it like a 9 out of 10. I think all the it's another it's the second album I found which I like all the songs. It's a no skip album in my opinion. You know, I do think some songs are a bit weaker than others, but I still think they're good enough to listen to them all the way through. My favourite song on it's probably like Starman or Moon Age Daydream. But yeah, really good. The most interesting or unique album I listened to this month was called Inferno, by Boards of Canada. On the website I used to see what the highest rated stuff is, this is currently number one for this year. Because apparently everyone loves this Boards of Canada group, and they haven't released an album in like 13 years, and now they have, and they released this, and I thought it was all right. I think it's like a 7 out of 10, but it's it's like it's the album is kind of like atmospheric of like a nuclear wasteland. That's the best way I could describe it. Not kind of like Fallout wasteland, but just more like dark. I don't think I'll describe it. It's like being in like an apocalypse. I think is the best way to describe it. I'm trying to think of my favorite song on there. I think it was called like Blood of Capricorn or something. That was pretty good. And then for the controversial take of this month, I listened to Nevermind by Nirvana. I think it's just okay. I think a large portion of that is due to the fact that I've the the big songs on there I just heard so many times. I think it's just a bit overplayed. It smells like Teenage Spirit, Come As You Are, Lithium, and Something in the Way. But I do think Something in the Way was my favorite on the album, just because it was probably the least. It was the most popular song on the album I'd heard the least. I thought it was good. Everyone was saying this is like amazing. I do just think the hits from this album are just so overplayed that they've just dulled my opinion of it. And that is literally it for the backlog. I didn't do anything else. That's all you get for the albums. If you want more album recommendations, I can just put it in the comments. I'll just give you a random one. I'm sure you'll be fine not seeing the list. Being creative. I said I was gonna do some stuff about Destiny. I've not done any of that yet. I'm gonna be making notes because I'm replaying the game from the beginning again. I just want to get to a point where I've done like a fair amount of stuff in the current game now because I think a portion of what I want to write about is going to be comparing how it was to how it is, and how I was as a person then to how I am now, and how I feel about the game, and just how I feel about like life outside of the game as well. Yeah. I feel like just doing. I'm not like the plan is not to do like a oh this is how here's how Destiny 1 used to be and this is how Destiny 2 is now. This is different. This is different because it's gotta be personal. It's gotta be my experience through the game. You know the people I've met through playing it, the friendships I've kept through playing it, even people who I didn't think I would be friends with. Even if we played on different consoles, we had a common ground that we both played Destiny. And I think that was really cool. I've never had that for any other game. So I do need to get personal. It's confronting my feelings and my thoughts, and I need to get over doing that. I need to stop thinking it's cringe. It's not cringe. It's perfectly normal to do. So I just need to do it. And then editing, this will come with a Destiny video. Not much more needs to be said about this. So, here were all my goals for June. I'm gonna go through how well I did. I'm looking at them now. I don't think I did very well. I did not bake bread. I did make something, but I didn't have a friend try it. I did not learn to touch my toes. I'm getting there. I'm slightly better at it. My knees still, I got a little bend. It's because I have long legs. But I will touch my toes without bending my legs at some point. I'm getting there. I did not buy pants or shoes. I did not develop my skincare routine. In fact, I probably regressed it. I did not go to bed on time for more than half the month. I did keep up with the couch to 5k, even if we did slip a little bit. I've not checked my weekly average, it's definitely not below 5 hours. I didn't finish the book, I did get more album recommendations, I didn't watch any more movies. I didn't write anything about Destiny, I didn't create a video about Destiny. I am thinking of doing just like a... maybe just like a video where I talk about something in my life and just have like Destiny gameplay in the background. It won't count for this, but it's something I am thinking about doing, just like some Control Crucible in the background or something. Anyway, we do have goals for July, even though we're nearly a week in. Same as last time. I want to make some bread. I want to make something and have a friend eat it. Still want to touch my toes. Kind of just be more flexible in general. Plan an outfit and buy the componentry. Skincare routine. Go to bed on time. I mean, some of these are all the same. Finish the 5k. The couch to 5k. Build up speed. I can't remember what time I got in the 10k last year. So I'm trying to think of like what time I want to aim for if I were to do one this year, which is not guaranteed. But if I were to do it again, I need to think of a time to beat and then work towards it. I need to freaking get rid of all the apps on my phone. I need to finish the book. I could always take more album recommendations. Because what I'm doing now is I'm listening to like an album found somewhere recommended by someone, and then I'm listening to a Beatles album, and then I'm just going back and forth between them. So once the Beatles go, I'm gonna need a new artist or band or group or whatever to go through their discography. My friend, Mr. Piers, he told me to listen to Under Pressure by Logic. I enjoyed that. I think I gave it like a 7.5. So maybe, and he's always telling me to just listen to his album. So maybe I might be the first person to ever say this sentence. But after I finish listening to the Beatles, I'll put on some Logic, and we'll see how we go. And I still need to do stuff about Destiny. So, how has this month been? Well, in terms of all these resolutions, well, I only did like 2 of them. It was kind of not great for the goals. That's not how you spell Beygstation. But I did return to Wales. That's the thing I said I was gonna do in the last video, and I did. I surfed in Wales. It was really cool. Even when I got really sunburned, I managed to stand up, and I'm pretty sure everyone at the friend group I went with, we all managed to stand up. We all enjoyed it. We'd all go back and do it again, just with more sunscreen on this time. When I wrote this slide, I've been in a kind of a slump of just kind of going to work, coming home, playing games, going to bed, feeling unmotivated to do anything else, doom scrolling. But I think I'm on the come up. I think with the personal issues, the family passing, um, I am starting to grieve properly. I'm starting to let my emotions out a little bit more, which is good. And I think I'm just getting better. 9 to 5 still killing me. Ugh. It doesn't get any easier. That's all I will say. But I will see you all on the waves. Let's get it. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in like 3 weeks. Not even next month. I'll see you in like 3 weeks. Because we're already in friggin' the 7th of July. God damn it.